guest tonight. Very talented, very attractive young man. He's in a movie called They Came Together.
Which is a very rare film. It's a very rare thing.
That's the name of the film.
Yeah, right.
It opens June the 27th, and you can see him in New Girl on Fox.
Oh.
That's what the Fox does.
That's what the Fox does.
Yeah, you know in that song when it says, what does the fox say? What they didn't put is what the Fox does, which is grr. Take a look at this.
For a man whose midsection is basically mush, Nick has had a lot of sex. He's pushed that mush.
Max Greenfield, everybody. Max. Good, man. You look all dressed in black. It's kind of cool.
It's the closest way I can get to Johnny Cash. Is just dressing all in black.
I often think you are very like Johnny Cash.
See, I beg to differ.
So do I,
just
actually.
Thank you. A little bit. But if I wear all black, then I feel like I got a little Cash vibe, don't you think?
Sure.
Whatever.
No, I'm a big fan of Johnny Cash.
Really?
Yeah, Johnny Cash was huge in Scotland because he was part Scottish, you know.
Was that true?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We all knew it, too. Yeah, he was part Native American and part Scottish. So, you know, he was, yeah.
Continue. I thought.
Well, that's a very unusual. Well, you know, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. All that, yeah.
Now I'm a big fan, too.
Yeah, no, do you like the country music? Because I'm going to talk about it in August.
There was one. You know what I like about the country music? They're very matter of fact about what they're.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to one the other day. I got a barbecue stain on my white T-shirt, and I thought, I know what this song's about.
Yeah. Like if the Beatles were a country band, they sang "We Are the Eggmen," they would be Eggmen.
That's right. Yeah. They would be making some, or maybe they would be making it. Who knows?
Right. And if it was in an octopus's garden, it would be an octopus that had a garden.
That's right. Yeah. Not bad.
So you like country music, eh?
I'm, on occasion.
I had you figured more a kind of Coldplay customer.
I will tell you this. Sometimes you're driving on the freeway. It's a nice day. The sun's out. You turn down the window a little bit. All of a sudden, you're like, I'm looking for something, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And the country music comes on, and you go, I know what I'm doing today.
Right? I'm in America. I'm listening to a piece of country music, and everything's all right. It's fine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not trying to think too much today, because I got a barbecue stain on my white T-shirt.
Right, there you are. How are things going? I haven't seen you since the last time I saw you when you were here, and then the time before that when I saw you at that kids' party at the Peterson Auto Museum.
Sure.
Remember that? Yeah. Yeah.
There's the World Cup. That's happening.
Oh, yeah. Well, are you a fan of soccer?
Not really, but then when it comes on during this time, the World Cup, I become a fan.
No, stop saying it like it's not happening right now. It is happening right now. For example, games have been played, you know.
They have been played. What I find fascinating is mostly it's boring until someone scores.
Isn't that life? Isn't that life, really?
That is true. That is true. They run so fast and all about in a gigantic field, and then someone scores. And the celebration, I find, I could watch the celebrations all day long. They should just put the celebrations all together, like edit them all together.
Well, you could do that, put it on your little YouTube network or something, haven't you? You've got one of them, you're young enough.
Maybe I would do that, and then like every time before I did a scene in New Girl, I would watch it to get pumped up. And it would just be like every single one.
I was going to ask you, by the way, I'll ask you about New Girl in a minute, but the film that's called They Came Together.
They Came Together.
Is it a porno?
No.
It kind of sounds a little bit porno.
No, it's about. Honestly, I could see how you might maybe think that after having heard the title.
Right.
Having said that, it's about two people who, I suppose, are coming together at the same time.
So it's a fantasy porn film.
No. These are, no, I see where your head's going.
Okay, yeah.
Now, this is about two people who come at the same time together in a period of their lives where, I don't know, it's a climactic moment for both of them.
And, so I presume you're the guy, and who plays the other guy?
No, Paul Rudd.
So you and Paul Rudd are
Well,
the two...
it's Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler. I play a supporting role.
Really?
Yeah.
Wacky neighbor?
Brother to Paul Rudd.
I could see that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Not bad, right?
Sounds good.
It's good casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play the earnest younger brother. And we
Yeah.
have some real bouts, the two of us, in this film.
Well, is it a drama?
Well, you know, it's a comedy, but I didn't play it that way. You know how Dustin Hoffman, after Tootsie,
Yes.
he would give an interview and he goes, you know, the funny thing is I never saw it as a comedy. That's kind of how I felt like with this one, you know, because I thought it was such an important film where you had these two people coming at the same time together. And I wanted to add to that.
But if they come together, isn't that enough?
Well, no, it's just the end of the movie.
You just give away the end of the movie and the title of the movie. That's like saying, you know, Planet of the Apes, it's really Earth.
Well, look, I'm not saying.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I don't know if you know.
I'm not saying the film doesn't have its flaws.
All right. Well, fair enough. I think that's very realistic. What about New Girl? That's doing well.
Yeah,
Must be in the money now. What is it? Season 8?
Oh man. No, we're going into season 4 now.
Season 4. That's the.
Let me know what that. Is that another fly?
No. Yeah,
Is that the money fly?
Yeah, that's the money fly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I hear.
What? You hear what? You hear voices?
No, I hear.
What do the voices tell you to do?
I'll tell you what I do here.
What do you do here?
I hear, and I'm trying to find the words to say it because I know this is network television and I don't want to use a cuss word, but I hear that piece of ooh la la Miriam has been calling you.
I wish you wouldn't mention Miriam. I can't stand her.
It's probably not Miriam. It
I don't think
it
it's
couldn't be. It's probably Schwartz.
I hope it's Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh, well, that'd be nice.
Hello?
Hello, Craig, it is the Queen.
Oh! Hello, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Oh, your little friend isn't going to stand for me, is he? Oh.
Is that, I don't, is that what they do?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, that's fine.
Because it's really Miriam.
I knew you! I hate you, you bitch! Why did you call me?
I knew it!
Here, somebody speak to you, Miriam.
Yeah. Go stick it up your ass, Miriam!
Oh, well.
Hold it, excuse me a second. I'm sorry, Miriam. I don't know what came over him.
That was very hurtful, very hurtful.
Yeah, he did very well.
Who is this gentleman?
Stick of that Miriam.
Click.
Do you have one of them phones?
Yeah, I got a phone.
You got a camera on your phone?
Can I tell you this, though? This morning I went to get a coffee, and I did see somebody pulling out, and she was yelling. This is kind of like a Louis C.K. bit come to life. But this woman was yelling out of her car at somebody on the road, and she yelled so loud, and you heard it as it was happening, and you go, this can't be real. And she screamed out, and I didn't see who she was yelling at, but she screamed, and she goes, I hope you kill yourself, you
Tutsi frutsi.
And I thought to myself, and then like scurried away, and I thought to myself, do you realize what you just said to another human being?
People get crazy when they're driving. I don't know what it is. They just go crazy. They just go crazy.
Can you imagine?
I know, it's nuts. I don't,
But, like,
are you an even-tempered driver? Are you okay?
I'm all right. I drive fairly slowly every once in a while. I'm like,
You got one of them?
Oh, come on.
You got one of them little kale burners?
Kale burner.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. One of them little actor buggies. What they called? Prius?
No. Driving Audi.
An Audi, eh?
Yeah.
German.
Yeah.
Ever been to Germany?
No, I haven't. Have you?
That's a code question. Ever been to Germany?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Max Greenfield.
They do have a job. I'm the president and CEO of the Bacon Booth. We're the fastest growing edible.
Welcome back, everyone. I was going to sneeze there. That's why I kind of stopped. Did you ever get that thing when you're going to sneeze and then you don't sneeze? And it kind of like screws you up?
What did you?
I was like,
you held it
like
back?
that, and then I don't know what happened. It just kind of like didn't happen. I was like, and then it just looked like I was doing that.
I've held. That's a good face. I've held it back a couple times, and then I feel like at some point it comes back and it hits me like with much more thunder than I thought it was originally going to.
You think then you're given, as you start out in life, you have a designated amount of sneezes, and you have to get through them before you die? Blew your mind, man! Blew your mind!
Well, then every time you sneeze, you're like, was that it?
Yeah. What if your time here is measured by sneezing?
Well, wait, but you're all right. This feels like math now. If my time here was measured by sneezing, oh, I see. Okay. Well, then would I then have to answer to somebody and be like?
Well, could you prolong your time by kind of going like this?
Maybe.
But is it worth it?
Well, depends where you're at in life.
Yeah, I guess.
Having a real convo here, me and you. This is nice.
We should do it more often.
Yeah. See? Hopefully Miriam doesn't interrupt us.
No, I really don't want Miriam to call in. In fact, even if she calls, I'm not answering the phone.
It's not here, though. It's not. I mean, phones ring. It's no way.
Hello?
I hope you kill yourself, you
So we're out of time, Max.
Real inappropriate, that Miriam.
Don't get mad. She can't hear you now. She's not on the phone.
You know what you should? You know what? I'm gonna make a suggestion for the show.
Okay. Come on then, hotshot. What have you got?
You should have guests, every single one of them, as they leave, celebrate as if they had just scored a goal at the World Cup. It might involve some camera work.
I love that.
Sprint.
Do we have slow motion? So we could do slow motion and like, yeah, and then the horse runs out and the skeleton goes crazy and the audience goes nuts?
Yeah.
Right. All right then. 3, 2, 1.